What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So, Charles Martin versus Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua's already made his ring walk down. Anthony Joshua's already made his ring walk down. I haven't seen Charles Martin just yet come down. They cut to a commercial break just as the guys were getting ready to make their ring walks. The last time, if you watch my prediction video, which I will leave a link in the description, the last time we saw Anthony Joshua, he did not look very good to me. Even though he did win the fight, I thought there were certain aspects of his game that looked really sloppy. I saw some Deontay Wilder-ish type, and I called him Wilder-ish because that motherfucker's wild to me. He loads up on a lot of shit, and I'm just waiting for somebody good enough to catch him loading, doing all that loading up and shit. He actually looks like Balrog from Street Fighters when he does that shit, where he loads way the fuck up. And you saw that on Anthony Joshua in the last fight. And something that I think that was George Groves, not George Groves, the announcer that was on this fight was stating that Anthony Joshua was having a hard time keeping up, and that Charles Martin isn't carrying around that muscle. You see a lot of guys, especially in fight sports, that have that issue with endurance because of that muscle. Guys like Anthony Johnson, Anthony Rumble Johnson, who's an absolutely fantastic striker, but if you can get him into the late rounds and wear on him, he has issues because of all the muscle that he does carry around on that frame. And you would think that that would be helpful to him, but it's not. It definitely wears on his endurance. It definitely wears on his cardio as you get him into the later rounds, and you saw that with Anthony Joshua. So Charles Martin, Anthony Joshua fight. The fight is getting ready to start, and we'll live blog this shit. We'll also tweet it out. So if you follow me on Twitter, I will be doing live blogging, live tweeting from this fight as well. If I don't fucking end up crashing watching the Manny Pacquiao versus Timothy Bradley fight, which will be later tonight. So make sure you stay tuned, as we will probably be live blogging that, because there is no Walking Dead left, man. Walking Dead has season premiered, so I don't have anything else to watch on Sunday. Walking Dead is gone. Fucking football is gone, of course. And here's Anthony Joshua making his ring walk down to the ring. I don't want to play too much of the audio because I don't know what kind of music they got going on.
World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, he's coming down to that Puff Daddy song, and I play that shit in my background, and I'll get dinged like a motherfucker. So, Anthony Joshua, Charles Martin. Anthony Joshua coming down to the ring right now. Once again, if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter @Casual. I will be tweeting all during the fight, and I'll be giving live updates also on my blog, Sports Talk with Kaz. That's my blog as well. And I might, depending on how my computer acts, I might end up recording and putting some of the fight up over on the blog, so that people who follow me, of course, can go over and check that out on that channel as well. So Anthony Joshua has made his way down to the ring. Yeah, he's playing. They still playing that Puff Daddy shit. I play that Puff Daddy shit in my background. I'm gonna get slammed with a DMCA. Anthony Joshua down in the white and black Under Armour robe, moving around in the ring with the strobe lights going everywhere in the O2 Arena, packed out over in London. This is the first heavyweight title fight in London in 15 years. Is that correct? That's because that's what they said. This IBF, when they were making this announcement, they said this is the first heavyweight title fight in the O2 Arena or in over there in 15 years, which is crazy. And now we're just waiting for Charles Martin to bring his ass out here so we can get this thing started. The undercard to me wasn't that impressive. Wasn't impressed at all with the Groves fight. That didn't even look like great competition. The young kid and his father, I don't even remember the young kid's name. It was his first debut fight. I thought he looked sloppy. Everyone was kind of raving over how great he looked, but I thought he took some unnecessary punishment from a guy that I mean, what did the guy take the fight on a week and a half notice or some shit like that? I thought he took some good punches from that guy. And if he gets in there and takes some punches from a seasoned guy, he's definitely going to be in a lot of trouble. Here's Charles Martin coming out. Charles Martin coming out. Let's go, Charles. Yeah, Charles Martin coming out. I don't know what music that is that Charles Martin is coming out to, but he is coming out right now. And this is my first ever live video from here in fucking bipolar ass Atlanta. Right now it's about 60 degrees outside. About 60 degrees outside my house. I am definitely not used to this. I'm from Florida, so the cold weather is kind of got me down a little bit. Like one day it's, I mean, one moment it's fucking 80 degrees outside. I woke up this morning and tried to walk my happy ass outside in a t-shirt. And that fucking cold air said, all right, motherfucker, you come walking out here in that shit if you want to, bitch. Fucking 47 degrees outside this morning. Like, holy shit. Feels like, this shit feels like winter to me because I'm not used to winter at all, being from Florida. But anyway. And here comes Charles Martin down to the ring. I don't know what music that is. This motherfucker coming out with a crown on. Charles Martin's best chance at winning this fight is to get it in the later rounds. That is his best shot at winning this fight. If this fight ends early, I definitely expect Anthony Joshua to win it early. But I don't like the sloppy way that Anthony Joshua fought last time. Up until last fight, and I don't know if it was because of the kind of, you know, how can I put it? The nemesis that he had in Dillian Whyte. I don't know if that's what it was that what brought that out of him, but if that's going to bring that out of him, he never needs to have another nemesis again because he really looks sloppy, really loading up, really taking some very hard shots. But of course, that guy wasn't able to capitalize, especially on that bomb that he hit him with. Right.
As we look at the table, it's almost irrelevant. They are big men. Both just a little bit.
All right. Anthony Joshua carrying around a ton of muscle. And Charles Martin, not so much, kind of a lean frame. Kind of reminds me of, I forget the other guy's name. The dude that put a beating on Tyson. I forget his fucking name. Shit, he had dreads as well. He's got that same type of, like, not so much of a muscular frame, but like it's definitely gonna do him some it's gonna be a positive thing for him if the fight goes into the later round because he's not carrying that muscle. Here we go. No more music, baby. Let's get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will hire a challenger and a champion with their respective national anthem. First
People are actually attempting to whistle in this loud ass arena like someone's gonna hear them. Hey, fuck y'all, bitches. Oh, I hope that they booing Charles Martin, not the national anthem. And there's a lot of people trying to watch her, brother. All right. Let's get it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the old Blue Arena here in London, England, Mr. Eddie Hearn from Nashville Boxing in association with Warriors Boxing, broadcast live on Sky Sports Box Office, presents the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World. Sponsored by William Hill, JD Sports, StubHub, and Texas Scaffolding. Sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control, President Charles Giles, steward in charge, John Reese, QC. IBF President and Supervisor will be Daryl Peoples. The three judges at the side scoring this contest should go the distance from the United Kingdom. Howard Foster from South Africa, Neville Holtz, and from the United States, Mark Samardino. And with the little rings, the man in charge of the action inside the ring is the referee from Belgium, Jean-Pierre Van Imschoot. And now, the officials are in attendance at ringside, and they are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready.
Let's go.
Boxing fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, man.
Introducing first, fighting out the blue corner with his trainer Tony Sims and wearing white. Official weight 17 stone, 6 pounds or 244 pounds.
244 pounds.
Olympic gold medalist now has a perfect record as a professional, consisting of 15 fights, 15 victories, 15 wins by knockout. He is the Commonwealth and DBDFC British champion and the WBC International Heavyweight champion from London, England, the undefeated challenger, and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner with his trainer Henry Hill, wearing blue
Damn, Charles Martin.
245. He has 24 professional fights, 23 victories, including 21 wins by knockout with 1 draw and 13 but his last 13 fights by knockout. From Carson City, California, Bill Rainey, the legend, undefeated IBF heavyweight champion of the world, Joe.
Oh boy, here we go. Let's get it. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. He better drag this fight into the deep waters. Here we go. Round 1.
Watch out from your hat, no blow. That's the limit. The limit. Particularly impressive when he can hook with it as well against the left hook. That caused Joshua problems, remember, against Dylan White.
Yep. Let us down, AJ. Nice shot to the body. Ooh. You almost clashed heads there.
Gets caught by one of those right hands. How will Joshua react if he gets tagged by Martin left? Both pretty close today, they know. Neither one really wants to commit early on, waiting for a count into them.
Ooh.
Every time they come together, you can just hear the reaction in the crowd. They are waiting for it.
Ooh. Nice right hand for you, AJ. Yeah.
But then staying composed. Martin in front of him. Circling. Joshua looking to land another right hand. Then, as you say, getting the jump. It's the right. But Martin's got a lot for him. He's starting to unload here. And Martin looked to move in and then checked. Snatches the left hand, Martin. He's got it upright. Not a good feel the head movement from Martin, which I've always looked as a danger to him. With the foot Joshua to develop the jab and get a long range to that dog. A lot of weight on that front foot as well, and if he does catch a right hand, he's going to absorb a lot of that. The novice looking left swing there was the to the other head. So. Oh, that's the word, isn't it? In many ways, both these two novices.
Boom!
Joshua.
Oh!
Martin looking a little bit.
He wobbled him. He wobbled him. First round. Oh my God.
But Joshua's landed 2 or 3 now. None of them on the button.
That last one wobbled Charles Martin though a little bit. Nice left hand from Charles Martin. All right, so not a very eventful first round. More like a filling out first round for both of these guys. Neither guy landing much of anything. Definitely Anthony Joshua landing the bigger punches. Ooh, caught him up against the rope.
Slow this guy down. The guy's quite slow, has a slow pace anyway, but shooting no shots down.
Oh, that did land flush. They like they didn't land flush. It did.
But I like what I see from Joshua in that first round. One round to Joshua, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Positive start.
Definitely the first round goes to Anthony Joshua. That's without question. It stumbled him a little bit. That shot to the side of the head definitely stumbled him and woke him up, if anything. Woke Charles Martin up, if anything.
Feeling in this arena, it's really just a burst. They're waiting for the big shot. They're hoping it comes from the man in the white trunks, Anthony Joshua, the Olympic champion. A man who beat just Roberto Camarelli, a southpaw, in that final. But a man who did lose to a southpaw in the amateurs as well, but that was a long time ago. And all those weeks sparring Joey Abel, Minnesota Rights, but he lost to Tyson Fury a couple of years ago. Otto Wallin, they came over, all to preparing for this. And he's trying to get this one with a left hand.
Oh.
And there's a unsteady look at Charles Martin here.
Oh.
But Joshua's got to pick his shots clean. He can't lunge in and leave himself open.
See, and that's the problem that he had against Dylan White. He was doing way too much loading up and way too much lunging.
Trying to come forward a little bit more, trying to lead off with his southpaw right. Look for the left.
Oh! Oh! Sat him down! Get up! Charles Martin sat down in the second round. Sat him down with 1 minute and 45 seconds to go in the second round. Joshua would have sat him down again. Oh! Oh, shit! 6, 7, 8. It's all over. It's all over. Second round knockout. We have a brand new IBF heavyweight champion, Anthony Joshua, with the second round KO of Charles Martin. Folks, it's all over. Holy shit. Whoa. Oh, man. He sat him down twice consecutively within like 20 seconds. Wow.
Charles Martin did not want to get up. He was looking at the referee. The referee was counting in his face.
Damn.
He did not want to get up.
That wasn't a test at all. That wasn't a test at all. Charles Martin really didn't land much of anything. He didn't land much of anything on Anthony Joshua. All of the big shots in the first round came from Anthony Joshua. And all of the big shots from the second round came from Anthony Joshua, including the final shot that ended the fucking fight. A big overhand right from Anthony Joshua that sat Charles Martin down, that he ends up getting counted out from, and the fucking fight is over. Second round, 1 minute 38 seconds left to go in the fight or so. Anthony Joshua knocks out Charles Martin and becomes the brand new IBF heavyweight champion. Wow. Let's see if I can get some shots here. There it is. There's that right hand that sat him down. Sat him down beautifully. Holy crap. And see, in this fight, he threw cleaner punches. He threw much cleaner punches in this fight than he did in the previous fight. Look at that. Look at that. Just a short right hand. It wasn't a lunging, load up right hand. It was just a short, stiff right hand that sat Charles Martin down, and the fight is over. That's how he needs to focus on fighting every single time I see him. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, and there was less of an opportunity for him to be countered. Look at that shit. That was a beautiful punch from Anthony Joshua. Holy crap. Sat him right down on his ass. Wow. My computer's moving really slow right now. Yeah, man. We have a brand new champion. And it wasn't really much of a fight. I didn't see much fight in Charles Martin to get up on the second time either. I don't know if he felt the power of Anthony Joshua and say, you know what, it's done. But he did look like he was contesting the count out. Look at that right. That right is wicked. Holy shit, that right is wicked. And it's not long. That's what I like about it. I like the fact that it's not a long right. It's a short right. It was a short right hand that got him out of there. No, I can't. I want to show pictures, but I don't want to fuck up because I got other shit. I'm going to show this picture real quick. I'm going to show this picture real quick. This is the right hand that got him out of there. You can see it. It's right there. See how short that right hand is? Well, you can't really see it because you can't really see where it came from. But it was a beautiful short right hand. It wasn't a load up lunging right hand. It was just a nice short right hand that dropped Charles Martin, unlike some of the punches that I saw with Dillian Whyte. So I hope that my fears are alleviated now when it comes to the loading up of Anthony Joshua. I hope that that was just the fact that he was fighting an adversary like Dillian Whyte, who we fought last time, and that was, you know, just some learning that he was doing basically. But anyway, brand new IBF champion.
Joshua fought a punch-perfect performance tonight. Well established himself as the IBF champion. There's no arguments there. No, he could have done this better, could have done that better. And that's what you want. That's what you want in a champion. You know, it's just almost an upgrade from it.
Anyway, later on tonight, I will be covering the Manny Pacquiao versus Timothy Bradley fight. Make sure that you tune in. We'll talk Manny Pacquiao versus Timothy Bradley. I didn't even give a prediction for that fight, but of course, I am going for Manny Pacquiao. I want to see Manny Pacquiao win his last fight, especially due to all the controversy as it comes with all of the fucking homosexual shit. I definitely want to see Manny Pacquiao go out in a banging fashion. I would even like for him to go out, win. I know he's not going to do it. He's one of those godly people that wouldn't dare do it. But if it was me, like, I would be like, you know what? I won this fight. I like to say fuck Nike and fuck all y'all homosexual bastards at the same time. Anyway, I'm done, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.